My face is already cleansed and moisturized. When you're doing your makeup, you want to let your moisturizer soak into your skin. After you apply your moisturizer, you're going to apply your primer of your choice. I am extremely, extremely oily. I am a grease monkey. I say it all the time. So I have to do extra if I want my makeup to last all day. And the trick for that is milk of magnesia. So I keep my milk of magnesia, my personal one, in this little container. I have this bright behind light in front of me that is blinding me, so I cannot look at the camera. So I'm either looking at my computer screen at you guys' comments, or I'm either going to look at my mirror, but this light is bright as hell. Excuse my French. Anyways, milk of magnesia is your best friend. You cannot wear it every single day though. Do not wear it every single day. It will dry out your skin even more. It's not healthy for your skin if you wear it every single day. Only wear it when you're going out. Like if you're going out to a club or somewhere where you know you're going to be sweating, that's when you're only going to wear it. I do have a waterproof spray. I'm not going to spray that on my face today, but I do spray my clients before I do their makeup and after, and that locks in everything. Like if you sweat, go under the water, whatever, your makeup does not come off. Moving on. Becca primer is like my holy grail. If you want a cheaper alternative, because you know I am a drugstore fanatic, but some things are high-end that I just have to have. Becca primer. It's a mattifying primer. It is my holy grail. If you do not want to get that, Black Opal has a invisible oil blotting mattifier. It's a gel primer. It works. It works pretty good. If I had a scale on 1 to 10, Becca primer would be a 9. And Black Opal would be like a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. So again, this is a 9 on a scale of 1 to 10. This is a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. So I'm only going to put it in my T-zone where I'm oily at. I'm not going to put it in places where I'm not oily. So after I put that particular primer on, I'm going to take my milk of magnesia and I'm going to do the same thing. And again, do not use milk of magnesia every single day. You don't need it every single day. And you're going to put it in your T-zones when you get oily the most. And you only need a little bit. If you put too much, it will show dry patches through your makeup. And you do not want that. I like to put a little bit on my eyebrows because I get oily on my eyebrows. I had microbladed my brow, what was it, last month? I think it was last month. I microbladed a small little piece of my brow, which is right here. That little piece right there. So it's a lot thicker than the rest of it because I was experimenting with my own brow at that time. And it's, yeah. It's like super thicker than the rest of my brow. And I only did that little piece. So yeah. It looks weird. Moving on. You want to keep your brows nice and natural. So I like a natural brow. I don't like my brow to be over drawn on, Sharpie looking. Everybody knows that. So I take my brow pencil. This one is Ruby Kisses. It's my favorite brow pencil. It normally has a spoolie on the back of it, but it broke off. And this one is in dark brown. And I take light strokes in the direction of my brows. And I shape the brow the way I want to. Now, every now and then, I'll take the concealer afterwards and clean it up. But that's only if I absolutely have to. I try to steer away from the concealer and not use it But if I have to, I will. And that's mainly if your brows is not freshly done. So that was just the tail end of the brow. Light strokes. You always want to keep the beginning of your brow lighter. You take your spoolie and you just brush it in. You don't want anything harsh. Go back. You add to whatever you feel you need to add to. Same thing with the other brow. I'm going to have to finish my brow with the microblading. It just takes so long. Just to do that little itty piece took me like a half an hour. And then I gave up. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with my brows for now. Now, you can either do your eyes first or your face first. I'm going to do my face first. I'm going to spray my beauty blender with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So I have two beauty blenders. One small one, one big one. And I'm going to take my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. If you do not want to purchase Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, a very good foundation that you could use is Milani 2-in-1. I use that foundation on every last one of my clients. Yes, I am experimenting with coming out with my own foundation. I'm also testing that. But again, Milani 2-in-1 liquid foundation. If you don't want to purchase the Kat Von D. Taking my beauty blender. And I always start with my imperfection areas. Anywhere where I already have blemishes that I want more coverage, I start with those areas first. This thing is so cold. Jesus, it's cold. And I'm just blending. The great thing about a beauty blender is that it makes sure the foundation is airbrushed into the skin and it doesn't just sit on the skin. It's not good when your foundation just sit there. You want it to melt into your skin. And another reason why I like to put it on my imperfection first, because as the makeup dries, it sits there. So it'll make sure it covers that spot first. Again, not this Sunday, but next Sunday I will start my online class, makeup lessons. So even if you want to be a model for that, you can send me an email at touchbyLaFone@gmail.com. I'm always looking for models, always. I think I'm going to shake my brows just for the sake of this video. Because a lot of you want to learn how to trace your brows anyway. So, that was one pump of foundation. I'm going to add another pump. And I got to blend. I still didn't blend everything in yet. It's just sitting on my face. Blending takes a lot of time. If you ain't got time to blend, then you don't need to wear makeup. Now I like to take my little itty bitty beauty blender. I love this thing. I love it. So I'm going to spray it with Fix Plus. And I'm just going to blend with this. I love this thing. This little thing is everything to me. It get the job done. Again, if you ain't got time to do it, you don't need to be doing it. And this is not one of my 10-minute faces. I've done a 10-minute face on live before. If you want me to do it again, I could do another 10-minute face. But this is not my 10-minute face. This is like my hour face. This is if I'm going out somewhere. Type of face. You want to just keep blending. Blend, 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 blend. You know, I got to hide that little mustache I got going on. Okay. Take the rest of it. And go under my eyes. And on top of my eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. And where's my angle brush? I'm going to take my flat top angle brush. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to trace my brows. I normally don't do it, but I don't trace my brows when I'm doing my 10-minute face. Have a steady hand. I hate doing this. I hate tracing my brows. That and eyeliner. It's my two least favorite. Your fingers are your best tools. I'm concentrating. I'm so quiet. I don't like that halo ring. So I try to blend as much as I possibly can. Concealer. And now we're about to highlight the face. So the highlight goes underneath the eye. And you want to make a triangle shape right underneath the eye. And I take a little bit on the eyelid because I use it as a base for my eyeshadow. And we're actually going to do some baking today. I don't bake on a 10-minute face, but we're going to do baking today. My best friend Nicole loves baking. When I do her makeup, she's like, are you gonna bake my face? Okay. Down the nose. Middle of the forehead. If you got a big forehead like me, you gotta make it look smaller. So you add a tiny little bit right in the middle of your forehead. Because you're gonna contour and make it look smaller. Same concealer, I just don't have more in my hand. And I'm gonna bring it underneath my contour. And my cupid's oil. And a little bit more right here. I want to really cover that little dark circle I got there. Brighten up my eyes a little bit. And the reason you're doing this is because once you put your foundation on, your face is flat. You're now flattened out your face. If you don't have anything on your face, no makeup at all, and you look at your face is two-tone. Because you have your natural highlights and contours. You know I'm a big girl. I gotta make sure I slim out this face a little bit. Highlighting, so now I'm just blending. Now I'm gonna bake. So we're gonna bake with LaFone Cares banana setting powder. You see, it's all dirty, but yes, it's a setting powder. I made it. It only comes in one color, which is banana, and you can use it on every skin complexion because it's a translucent powder. So I tell everybody, don't be scared when you first put it on because it is yellow. it comes up yellow. But once you wipe everything off and you brush it off really good, you can't even tell. So I'm going to place that everywhere I put my concealer. And I use this on every last one of my clients. Every picture you've seen, every last one of my clients, I use this on. There's not a client that I have not used this on. Looks scary, don't I? So, while I let that bake, I'm going to move on to eyes. But I do know one thing I have to do, and this is my holy grail, is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Give Me Sun. I don't use a blush on our complexion. I do use this skin finish, which has a red undertone. And I'm going to use that as my transition color today. Now, your transition color is the color that goes above your crease, and it's going to help you blend out the rest of your eyeshadows. I'm trying to lean in for you, so y'all can see more. Now, because I'm baking, I have fallout that's sitting on top of my powder. So, once I actually wipe that off, you won't even see it. So. I'm going to go in my Master Shadow Collection, the Icon Pro by Absolute New York, which I got this from my local beauty supply store. This actually came from here. If you're in Plainfield, it came from Shop Fair. And it has all my neutral colors. So I'm going to take a reddish brown. It's darker than my skin collection. And I'm going right up underneath that transition. So I'm going directly underneath my transition color. Windshield wiper motions. So, to add a little bit more depth, I'm going to take a darker brown with my pencil brush. So, this is a fluffier brush right here. And this is a pencil brush. Two different kinds. The pencil brush adds more color in whatever area you choose to put it in. So, I'm taking my pencil brush and I'm just adding it directly in the crease. And this is just a dark brown. I didn't want to use black because I do want to keep it daytime friendly. Even though there's no rules to makeup. You know, the old fashioned way is, you know, you wear dark colors only at night. So I want it directly in the crease. And I'm going to go back with A fluffy brush without no added product and just blend. Directly in the crease. Alright, so now I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and where's my Fix Plus? Oh, all the way over here. Now I'm going to wet my brush with Fix Plus. You can use Fix Plus, you can use water, whatever you choose to. I'm going to wet it. And I'm going to go into this, it's like a shimmery brown. And the reason you wet the brush is to make the eyeshadow metallic. So it makes it pop more. So when you wet your brush, it makes any eyeshadow that has some type of shimmer to it metallic. I feel like this video is not doing no justice while I'm looking at my computer screen. See if I can move up a little bit. So that made it metallic-y. Okay. I think I'm satisfied. Alright. Now I'm going to go in my Milani bronzer with just a fluffy brush. And I'm going to take just a little bit of that gold and I'm going to pop it in Tear Duct, which is right here. Pop that right in the Tear Duct. Now, because I use a lot of shimmer colors for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use a matte close to my skin complexion. I don't want any shimmer on my brow bone. And normally I do run, when I do my cheekbone highlight, I run a little bit of shimmer over it. I'm debating on if I'm going to do that today. Okay. Now we're going to brush everything off. Take my kabuki brush. And I like to pinch it. And brush all that off. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite powder. It's by BH Cosmetics. You can only get it online. It's a matte finishing powder. And my color is 250. And as you can see, I absolutely love this powder. And I'm going to set my face with my same kabuki brush. And this to just set the rest of my face. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the same powder but a different color. This is color 255. So it's a darker color. Now to every contour, again, with makeup period, you have to create a shadow, a gradient effect, one color on top of the other. You want everything to fade and blend. You don't want to know where one color stops, one color starts. So before I go into a even darker color for a contour, I like to create a medium shade, so to speak. So I'm going to warm up my face with that color. And I'm going to put this in all my contour areas. See, when I tell you about blending, I noticed something. My brow highlight is not blending in with my transition color, so I gotta go back and blend that. I don't like to see harsh lines, so I gotta go back and fix that. Moving on to my nose contour. Taking my angle brush and I'm pinching it to run it on the sides of my nose. I like to bring my contour all the way up into my brow. Then without pinching, I just like to blend. I don't like any harsh lines. Moving on with a darker shade, I'm only going to do my cheekbone. So I'm going to go into this Nicka K Duo. Got from my local beauty supply store. Comes with 2 different shades. I'm going to go in with this darker shade. And go directly into my cheekbone. And create a harsh line. Now once I created that harsh line, I'm going to blend it. I'll do the down here because it makes my lipstick pop. So I'm going back with the other side that I warmed up my face with, and I'm just blending. Okay. Remember earlier I told you I don't like blush, so I'm going back in my MAC Ren Light Skin Finish Give Me Sun. And add that to my cheeks. Okay, now my favorite part is my highlight. I always go overboard with my shimmer highlight, so I have the 2 Milani's. I love Milani's for highlighters. Absolutely, those are my holy grails. Those are the only ones I have in my kit outside of some cheap when I go off of Amazon. But anywho, these 2. Now I go overboard with highlighters. Anybody know me know I pack it on. Do y'all see that? That's just the first one. I'm gonna go in with the second one. And just put it right on top. What liner is this? LA Colors liquid liner in jet black. Liner, you gotta take your time with liner. I didn't even mean to do it that long with that. I did not mean to do that, but we're gonna rock with it. Liner takes me the longest to do. The longest. Yeah, this one was easier than the last one. None is the opposite. Okay, whatever. I ain't gonna sweat it. Okay, take my black liner and do underneath. So this is just a black kohl pencil from Wet n Wild. Sassy eyelash glue. Get it off of Amazon. It's quick dry, so you don't have to wait for it to dry. Never use hair glue. I was about to say nail glue. Never use hair glue. Ever, ever, ever. I don't care what anybody tell you. It tells you on the bottle of hair glue, don't get in your eyes. So why would you use it for your lashes? Just want to make sure you push it into your lash line. That's how it looks the naturalist. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, that one. I just blend my lashes with the fake lash. And then pack on mascara on my bottom lash. Okay. Wet n Wild liquid lipstick, liquid catsuit. These two are in Give Me Mocha and Nudist Peach. So Give Me Mocha, which is this one, and Nudist Peach, which is this one. My lips are already moisturized with Nicka K lip balm. I'm going to use the Give Me Mocha as a lip liner. So we're going to do like an ombre. These will last you all day long and they're matte. So they don't have a shine to them. With matte lipsticks, you have to layer them. One coat is not going to be enough. You got to wait for that to dry and then do another coat. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Nudist Peach and pop it right in the center. And I always go back and forth to get the look that I want. I love an ombre effect. So I said earlier I wasn't going to use this, but I'm going to use it anyway, just to show y'all how to use it. Again, this is Blue Marble. It's a waterproof spray. This is one of my holy grails. I have to have this in my kit. It waterproofs everything, especially if you're oily. If you sweat, your makeup is not going to budge. If you go underwater, your makeup is not going to budge. It's the bomb. I get it off of Amazon. Woo. Okay, that is it for today's look. I'm gonna pop on my wig. Let me comb my baby real quick. She ain't been combed in a couple days, honey. Okay. Y'all hear that? She ain't been combed in a couple days. This is the Maven Human Hair. This is not virgin hair. So the Maven Human Hair is something like the Beauty Spot Store pack hair, but a higher grade. So this is like fresh out of the packs. I never curled it or anything. Never even added anything onto the hair except for the top part. So, and it's about time I add some type of oil to it. And I made this wig almost a month ago. So, again, it's not the virgin hair, but it's the human hair. My hair is, I just washed my hair actually. And it's a little wet in the middle still, but it's washed. I'll put my LaFone Cares moisturizer on it and some LaFone Cares about my edges, edge control, to lay that down and to make my part. Now I'm going to pop on my wig. Elastic band on the wig. It helps lay the closure flat. I'll put that on first, then I'll put my wig on. Align it to where I want to line it at. My bobby pins are upstairs. I normally take it, pull this down, and I bobby pin to the elastic band. I don't bobby pin to my hair, because I don't want it to pull my hair out. And my hair is not braided. If my hair was braided, I would bobby pin to the braid, but I bobby pin to the elastic band. And that is it, you guys. These earrings are just right here, so I'm just going to pop these earrings in. Cute little earrings, right? I don't even remember where I got them from. I want to say rainbow, but I don't know.